and make you promises using the cross. There are promises that are not of God. It sounds good. It fills the church up because when you talk about God will give you some money, everybody loves for God to give them some money. God ain't gonna give you nothing but salvation. If you got money because somebody gave it to you, you stole it, or you worked for it. Ain't got nothing to do with the cross. Jesus Christ came to what? Save you. To save you from your sins. But we got a lot of ministers going around preaching about the prosperity gospel. And God ain't gonna never give you as much money as he gives this pastor. I know somebody said, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He may give you more money than he give me. Because you may be a bird of server when it comes to money than I am. He gonna bless you according to your ability and according to your work ethics and the way you manage your money. If you know how to manage your money well, then you may get rich, but you ain't gonna get rich because of what you done on the cross. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, if you shop at Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and you know how to save and put back, and you discipline, and you don't overspend during the holidays, you may have a little more than me. But if I like to live lavishly and waste my money on everything, then I ain't gonna have no money. Got nothing to do with the cross, but that ain't what they preaching. The truth about the gospel is that it's dangerous. And you don't hear preachers say God wants you to prosper and be in good health, even as thy soul prosper. We already talked about that. Right. John, the prophet, or the elder, was writing a letter to a man named Gaius. And Gaius was a man that worked in the church. And when strangers and preachers would come to his town, his city, and preach, he was a Christian brother. He would take them into his house and tell them, you know, don't stay in a hotel, stay in my house. Since we all brothers, let me take care of you while you're in town. When John heard about what Gaius was doing, he wrote him a letter commending him for his good efforts. That's right. Thanking him and wishing that God would bless him and that he would be in good health and that he would prosper because of what he's doing for the people of God. That's all this letter was about. But preachers have taken this scripture and said, God gonna prosper you, you be in good health, join my church, give, and God ain't gonna do nothing if you don't live right. In fact, he's gonna whoop you. Because we is what? Children. And if you got children, they do things they ain't got no business doing, what you do? You discipline them in love. But they've taken this scripture and made a bunch of promises to people that God didn't make. And when the devil come and deal with us, we don't know how to stand because we've been taught how to just have money. The prosperity gospel will lead you to the bank, but not to the discipleship. You'll never be a disciple or a student of Jesus because you've been taught wrong from the beginning. Amen. So this letter was to Gaius, it wasn't to us. That's just like me writing a letter to my wife, and then somebody else get a hold of it and give it to one of you sisters in the church, and you say, "Oh, Pastor, crazy." You say, "My beloved Abel." The letter was to Gaius. Now the word that God wrote to us all was the word of God. But you can't take a letter written to a man and preach it to a whole bunch of people and teach them that this is what God desired for you. He was talking to Gaius. Unless your name Gaius, he's not talking to you. But now the scripture that applies to you, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have. Now they talking about us now. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything you need to be what? Added to you. Amen. My God shall supply your what? Needs. But according to his riches and glory in what? Christ. So if you ain't serving Christ, you supply your own self. Amen. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. I can do all things through Christ as what? The way you get rich in the kingdom of God is through obedience. If you be willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured by the sword. Look at your neighbor and say, he ain't making this up. He gonna show you the scripture. That's right. I'm a word man. I'm gonna talk about word. If I show you the word, then y'all can't hold me accountable. If I don't teach you the word, God gonna whoop me in the end of time. He gonna say that you led my people down the wrong road. I'm finna move quickly now. The truth about the prosperity gospel. 6 things God gave me. It is dangerous, and it uses the legacy of Jesus as a lucky charm to wealth, but not discipleship. You're gonna have more money, but you're still gonna be lost. What does a prophet man get in the whole world lose soul? There's a bunch of people got money going to hell. Amen. Bunch of people. And there's a bunch of people broke going to hell. And there's a bunch of people got money going to heaven. It depends on what relationship you have with Christ. Amen. But I can't tell you join church, get baptized, and God gonna bless you with some money. God gonna bless you in every area of your life if you'll be with your elder. Because a sick man can't make no money. Amen. You go to work with the pink eye. I went to work with the pink eye. I ain't know I had the pink eye. I just said, they said, you gotta go home. I said, I go home. I gotta get paid. She said, I go home today. And come back with the doctor's note. I can't work with no pink eye. You can't work when you sick. But you got the power to heal yourself. But see, we ain't that this. You know why? Because social media, let me tell you what social media do. It take up so much of your time. You ain't got time to read. I knew I read on my I read on my phone fast. Yeah, till you get a text. When you get that text, and if it's the right text, you going, now what you say? I know how it go. That's why I stay current. Let your neighbor say, he a current preacher. I know about the WhatsApp app, all that. I don't have it, but I can read about it. You know how many people live in the United States right now today? 327 million people. You know how many people got a Facebook? 196 million people. That's why we're so busy. It's not that we sin, we just busy. When you're busy, you can't get nothing done. Amen. Amen. So 196 million people got a Facebook account. Over the world, 2.4 billion people got it. Billion over the whole wide world. That including the WhatsApp app and Messenger. 216,000 text messages sent in the United States every minute. Well, we some busy people, ain't we? There's a new disease come out right now because little kids getting cell phones so early, they hold their neck down, now their spine going crooked. Y'all need to check this out. It's a new clinical disease. And you wonder why he's walking and he can't walk straight. Keep his head down too long. Your head weigh about 5 pounds. You ever try to move somebody, when your man go to sleep, your children go to sleep, go in there and move their head. That head heavy. And you walking like this all the time. Your spine growing crooked. Look to them and say, he finna move on. He finna move on. Number 2, it promotes earthly success and happiness, leaving out eternal salvation as the focal point. This prosperity gospel is dangerous because it makes you be happy because you got money, but you're not saved. You're missing salvation. Number 3, it makes man-made promises and not the promise that reflect Jesus' true purpose of coming into this world as a savior. Jesus came to save you. It will cause more people to follow because wealth gets more glory than Jesus. Who cannot use a little extra cash nowadays? We all can. If all I'm talking about is money and prosperity and God want to bless you, God want to bless your dog. We should bless the dog, bless the hog, bless. The horses don't even sleep outside no more. They sleep in the state. You don't watch the racing channel on cable, they got a racehorse channel. Man, them horses get treated like queens, man. Shampoo showers and all that. Get the horseshoe clip. Get the tail braided, braid the tail and the mane, man. $1 million horses, we blessed. Number 5, it distorts the truth using scriptures that are in the Bible that mentions wealth and prosperity by taking away the true meaning of the scripture. Cattle 1,000 hills belong to God, they'll tell you, and they do. But you ain't getting nothing if you ain't on the children. Jesus said it ain't right to take the children's bread and give it to the dog. I got to bless my children first, and then if there's leftovers, I feed my neighbors. I don't know about you, but I need all my blessings. Number 6, it will lead you to hell if you rely on it as a means of salvation. Jesus Christ instructed his disciples to make more disciples and teach them whatever things I commanded you. That's what he told his disciples. Whatever I commanded you and I taught you, teach other men to do likewise. Amen. Scripture declares that Jesus Christ came into the world. These are all the things we said on lesson number 1 and 2. To save sinners. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. Listen, people think they don't need to go to church. And leave them alone. They may not need to. He said, I'm not talking about them, because they got their act together. I'm talking about y'all weak folk like me. That know you're going to mess up sooner or later. That know you messing up right now. You're going to need somebody to represent you, not now, in the eternal life. And the Bible said we have an advocate with the Father. Jesus seated our right hand at the Father. And he's our advocate in heaven. He's our personal lawyer. He said, I go to prepare a place for you that where I am, you may be what? Also, and if not so, I would have told you. He gonna be preparing a place for you to be with him in the end. Right now. And you ain't gonna get no mansion. Don't believe them preachers lying telling you you're gonna get a mansion. That mansion in the Greek means you're gonna get a room. Get no mansion. You're gonna get a room. And you're gonna sit at the table with him. And you're gonna sit in your assigned seat. I hope I'll be sitting next to Brother Moses. Man, how you part the Red Sea, man? No Daniel. Man, what them lions, what you do to them? They threw them in the lions. Then the Bible says when they looked down there, Daniel was sleeping on them like pillars. God shut their mouth. We see a pit bull, we run. Don't you know you command that dog to get back in your house? Wouldn't that be bad? You'll make me scared of you. Dog chasing you down to you, so I command you in the Lord Jesus Christ, go back in your yard. And the dog turn around and go back in his yard. Yeah. See, we don't believe that we can do that. You know why? Because we ain't been taught we can do that. That's why it's very important when your children are young, you encourage them. Don't tell them you ugly just like your daddy. What if they believe that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because the Bible says death and life is in the what? Well, he was just reading about the law of gravity. Whatever go up must come down. God said, now he ain't talking to sinners or saints. He talking to every human being. Death and life is in the power of your tongue. That's why some people say, I'm going to be famous one day. I'm going to do this. And they do it because they believe they can do it. And they spoke it. Don't tell them you're going to be sorry just like your old grandpa. Don't tell them that. And then when you grow up sorry, you're going to say, then you don't realize you cursed it. Because Jesus said, the works I do, you shall do what? Also. And what? You don't know the power of your tongue. Yes. Listen, I know preachers talk people buying the devil. You don't buy no devil. Do you know what that means when you say you buying the devil? You tie them up. So when you say that at your house, I bind you, say, well, he just got tired in your living room. That's right. And you're going to always have trouble in your house because you just bind him. You should have opened your front door and say, I cast you out in Jesus' name. Say, get out of my house. Right. That's what you should say. You know what you're supposed to bind? Your wallet when you get paid. All that money, I bind this wallet. So it won't ever go empty. Go to your refrigerator after you make groceries. Say, I bind you, refrigerator. You buying good stuff, not bad stuff. Somebody gonna get it in a minute. Getting ready to close. We finna be on lesson number 3. Watch this. God is not against wealth as long as we attain it the right way. And Joshua said, this book of law shall not depart out of thy mouth. Thou shalt meditate on it day and night. Then thou shalt make thy way prosperous and have what? If you meditate on the word. Proverbs 28:20. Proverbs 28:20. Quickly. Chapter 28, verse 20. I want to read the scripture to you to encourage you. Proverbs 28:20. Let me read the scripture to you. Jesus died for your sins, not for your bank account. Look what it says. Proverbs 28:20 says, a faithful man shall abound with blessings. He that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. All you got to do is be faithful. God gonna bless you. Amen. You don't need to be rich to be blessed. You need to be blessed to be rich. Yes. If I'm blessed, then God gonna take care of everything I need. And that's all I need, for God to take care of my need. Amen. Y'all may think this is a joke. I'm serious. Recently, my wife's sitting right there as a testament, as a witness. I need to get my prescription refilled, but my money was low. How many of y'all know the pastor money get low too? Amen. I said, Lord, and they give me 3 months supply. And it cost $30. I ain't have $30. But I called and refilled them anyway. I said, God gonna take care of me. Told my wife, I ain't worried about it. We down there to get the medicine. I don't know how I was gonna get it. The lady said, we only got 10 pills. The other one you got to come back for. You put in the prescription, but we're going to give you 10 and we're going to owe you 170 pills. I said, well, how much I owe you, sugar? She said, $3. I said, praise God. So they gave me what they had, and I got to go back. By the time the other 170 came in, I got the check. Amen. Tell me what God want to do. Eat them blood pressure pills. Now somebody might say, well, Pastor, I thought you said you can heal yourself. It's two ways God can heal you. Miraculously, that means you speak a word, or do he is healing me as long as I swallow that pill. The medicine comes from the earth. That's right. You be a fool to tempt. You should not tempt the Lord your God. Don't take your medicine if you want to. God is healing you as long as you take that medicine as prescribed. Take one pill once a day. Do what it says. You ain't dead. You're still walking. Don't get over spiritual like you a super saint now. You done got the church now. You better take your medicine. Deuteronomy, I want to show you that riches come through obedience. Deuteronomy chapter 8, I'm going to read the scripture. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. If you live right, follow God, He going to bless you. I ain't going to tell you you're going to be rich, but He going to bless you. All your needs going to be met. I've never seen the righteous forsaken or a seed begging bread. That's what David said. And your children going to be blessed because you're blessed. All you got to do is do right by God and treat your neighbor right. Deuteronomy 8:18, it says, but thou, look what he's telling Moses, giving the law to the children of Israel because they just came out of captivity and they're in the promised land now. They're on their way to the promised land. And God was getting ready to bless them, but He wanted to give them a warning first. Listen what it says. Deuteronomy 8:18, it says, but thou shalt remember the Lord thy God. That's right. For it is He that giveth thee the power to get wealth, that He may establish His covenant, which He swore unto the fathers as it is this day. He promised Abraham that He was going to bless him. So He said, I'm just fulfilling my word to Abraham, and y'all Abraham's children. So I'm giving you the power to get wealth because I promised it to Abraham. But He said, but you shall remember the Lord thy God. He told Abraham, as long as you serve Me, you'll be like the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore, and I will multiply your seed and bless you. And whoever bless you, I will bless them. And whoever curse you, I will curse them. But He said, but you got to remember Me. That means you got to live right according to the word. Look what it says. And it shall be that if thou do at all, verse 19, forget the Lord and walk after other gods and serve them and worship them, He said, I testify against you this day that you shall perish. Now I did all this for you. It's some of y'all like that. Now I done treated you right and straightened you out and straightened you up. How dare you talk to another man? Y'all, what y'all thought I was going to say? When you was all fat, now you done lost weight, had your cigarette, now you gonna cheat on me? God said the same thing about y'all. When you ain't had nothing, nobody knew who you was, you was in slavery, you ain't had no car, you was on Metro living, you was fine. Now you got a car, you're too good to go to church. Now you gotta go to Kima on Sunday morning. You're gonna let the wheel fall off of you. You better be careful. He say, you're gonna, do you know what the word perish means? I'm gonna destroy you. He's talking to his own children. He sounds like my mama, I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna perish if you forget Me and go serve other gods. That's right. It ain't the white man. It ain't Satan. It's God after you. I testify against you this day, you're going to perish. All that goodness. Now you're going to turn to serve other gods. What's the first commandment? I'm the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before Me. The truth about the prosperity gospel, they ain't going to teach you this kind of stuff. They're going to just teach you how to get money. And then when the storms of life come, you're going to fall because you don't have no foundation. Right. Amen. If you get everything you desire, how will it profit you in the end of your life? Because God said, well, whatever you want, I'm going to just give it to you. What does the profit man gain the whole world and lose his wealth? You will find out that the prosperity gospel deceive you, and you will be spending eternity in a place that your money can't get you out of. Amen. If you don't listen to the man of God and the word of God. He said, I'll give you Pastor Carter to my heart to feed you with wisdom and knowledge. Your possessions has nothing to do with your salvation. Your possessions has nothing to do with your salvation. Life is more than possessions. We should be more focused on our position than our possession. You know, people look at what happened when Pastor Gray gave his wife that Lamborghini on Facebook and be saying, man, I wish I could do that. No, you don't want to do that. Don't design nothing nobody got. If God bless them with that, pray for them and say, God bless them. Be thankful for your little Malibu, your little Chevy, your little Nissan Altima, your Toyota Camry. Okay, how much you pay for a car? You still got to stop at the red light. You still got to get the oil change. You still got to get insurance on it. It's just a different way of getting there. That's all it is. Don't let these things go to your what? It's just a blessing. Amen? But now I'm going to share something with you. And I'm closing with this part. This is going to be your homework. I'm going to tell you the chapter on it. There was a man in the Bible. That's why I'm not preaching about the prosperity gospel. I'm telling you that it's dangerous. There was a man in the Bible who was not saved, who was not in a relationship with God. He was a farmer. And his farm was doing so well. He said, you know what? I'm finna chill. I'm finna take it easy. I got so much fruits and goods, I don't know what to do. He said, I'm gonna tear down these barns and I'm finna build bigger barns. And I'm finna take it easy, chill, drink, and relax from now on. And the Bible said Jesus was going to tell him the story. Call him a fool. Because he had much treasure laid up on the earth, but he had no treasure in heaven. And he said, now what's going to become of all the things that you laid up on this earth? Your family going to enjoy. He said, because tonight, the death angel is coming for your soul. And you're not ready. That's Luke chapter 12. You got to read that for homework. You'll see the whole story. He was not saved because Jesus told him he was a fool because he had no treasure in what? But he had all his wealth. So the prosperity gospel is a trick from Satan. Jesus died for you to be saved, and that is the only reason why he died. Anything else you receive after salvation is a blessing from God. Give the Lord a hand clap of praise. There's somebody here today. I'm not asking you to join church, but if you want to join, you can. Amen. I want you.